Cleanup.
Yep.
Big stick. Questions for Coach?
From your perspective, how did this event kind of come together? Because this is kind of unique what you guys are doing.
I think it's one of those things where people talk and gauge interest around the country, and all of a sudden you got a lot of interest, and seems like a pretty good thing to try. Got good people behind it. Frank Papalizio, journeyman, and then you got Rockfin.
You know, at one point, some people thought the way to market wrestling better at the college level was through duels and a dual championship. Do you think this is maybe a precursor or something that could lead to?
I don't think this has anything to do with like a dual championship. I think that died a long time ago. I'm not saying that it's not still there, and maybe if the NCAA sanctions something, there would be legitimacy there, but I think this is just a dual event that is at a good time. You know, to give credit where credit's due, K.O. Sanderson's been asking the question for a long time. What's the value of wrestling to the Big Ten Network? There's been no concrete answer, but they continue to increase the time that they give wrestling, and so it must be valuable. This is going to show in a real, or I should say a more real way, the value that wrestling has being televised or streamed or whatever format you want to use. And right now the numbers are good, and that's what we want. We want to show, first of all, that the value is there, and then we want a number. We want an answer. And that's not being belligerent or out of line at all. We just can't get an answer, and this is a good way maybe to get an answer. We know that football is king. We know that men's basketball is right there, but we also know that wrestling has gone ahead of hockey, women's basketball, and volleyball. And so we're in between men's basketball and those three sports. You know, what's our value? And this is going to show us through the Rockfin format.
Coach, you have depth at a lot of weight classes. How nice is that to have Max back just now?
Max Mirren, awesome. We love him. He's a fan favorite because of how he competes. He's a coach's favorite because of how he competes, and it's great. You know, you talk about that weight class, and there may be, you know, still some things that are up in the air, but, you know, I think he took control of it, at least from where I'm at. But we got to be smart with him, too. We got to be really, really smart with him.
Spencer's listed on the probables. Is there a rough plan for maybe?
He will be on the trip, and we will see. Spencer is something that everybody wants the answer, and I don't know if there is an answer. I think the answer to the question will be there when the timing is right. There's no like prediction or plan that's in concrete. It's day to day, on the fly. I know our fans are anxious.
Is there also a timetable for Uncle Thelma?
Yeah, I mean, the timetable is he'll be on the mat when he's ready. And there's nobody that wants these guys on the mat more than them. And they're the most important people that count when you're gauging, you know, you're gauging. So it's a day-by-day process, and both guys are coming along the way we want them to come along.
What can we learn from a trip like this and an event like this, a dual tournament event where, you know, results on Monday dictate who you see and what happens on Tuesday? It's kind of a different event than you guys have been participating in the last few years.
Yeah, I think the format was hatched by, you know, Frank and Martin Floriani, and I think there's a good concept there. And that concept is to get wrestling in a place that is visible. And let's make that as attractive as we can with the times, the time of year, the number of high-powered programs that are going to show up, and then the format. I have no issues or complaints on how you would do it any different. We were in right away. I'll give you some history, and then they called it the National Duals, and we were out. And we're just not going to be a proponent, and we're not going to be an advocate for the National Duals. We tried to sail that ship many times to no avail. It doesn't work, and this is a dual meet event. When they switch their thinking back to a dual meet event, we're in, and it's that simple. We want Division I competition because of we need Division I competition because of the way the qualifying tiers are, the thresholds, and we need those matches. And it's a little bit different this year. We'll see how it goes. Exciting because it's never been done before. It's been a while since we've competed in this time frame, and I don't know when the last time we did, and that's exciting. Our break's going to be a little bit different, but that's a good thing too. So there's a lot of good that can come of this, and if it doesn't work out, then there'll still be a lot of value at the end of the day. We're fired up to go to Destin, Florida.
How does this impact who you might send to like the Midlands? I know that that's also-
We have a Midlands tentative list right now. Some guys that are on this trip may be going to Midlands as well. And we'll see. We'll see when we're done. When this thing's done, we're, 8 days out of Midlands. So we have time. We're going to bring a good group to Midlands.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks a lot. Rock and roll.